So who will win the tournament? I don't know, you probably do know, but I'm gonna guess before I watch the show and see if I get anything right about this tournament. And before we start with this is that I will use the information analyzing the characters from what I have seen so far in the show and see generally who I think will move on in the brackets and win this tournament. Obviously this is pretty unnecessary because you already know the answers, but I don't, and I just wanted to make my own little opinions and see how much I can get right. From the very first battle, I will be a bit insecure actually, because we do know about Midoriya and his abilities, but I have no clue about Shinso. It seemed like it's some sort of memory manipulation or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And from the last episode, we did see the effect of it pretty much right away because they just started a fight. However, I do know that Deku, he is smart. He is not stupid. He doesn't act unnecessary and jump right into it and do things. Well, sometimes mainly, but that is pretty much instinct when to save someone. But I'm not entirely sure if he's just, maybe he's just acting. That he's like trying to make Shinso, you know, be too confident and lose on that and then be overpowered. I'm not entirely sure how the battle will go, but I think many do look down on Deku a bit sometimes, that he's have this, yes, all might and one for all, but he is very smart. I mean, he maybe not the brightest person, but he is incredibly good at analyzing and getting the info he got from his classmates and all that. I think he can paint a rather good picture on Shinso and what he can do. So I think Deku in the end will win. So I put him as the winner there. Round number 2, do I feel is a bit of a pushover actually. I mean, while we got to see a lot of Sero's abilities in the cavalry battle, and damn, I actually really like it. I mean, he has lots of versatility with it. But it's against Todoroki. And I can't in any kind of way imagine Todoroki losing to Sero. And I think Sero thinks that as well. I mean, Todoroki have literally such overwhelming powers. And I don't know what tape or whatever band it is can do against that. I mean, first of all, he has ice. And in absolute worst case, he have fire as well. Though I doubt that he will need to use it against Sero. So I'm sorry, Sero, even if I think you're a very cool character, Todoroki most likely by 99.9% will win this battle. Round 3 is a bit of... I really don't know, because we have Kaminari versus Ibarra, I think she's name. I'm gonna see I wrote her name down. Ibarra is it? Ibarra, terrible, sorry. First of all, I don't know actually about Ibarra's ability, except she seemed to have something with her hair she can manipulate. But it looks like thorns. I don't know if she have nature ability. Like, you know, she can manipulate nature and all that. Kaminari, we do know what his ability is and his weakness. So, this is such a battle, I have no clue who will win actually. The only reason why I put Ibarra as a winner now is mainly because I don't know about her strengths and weaknesses, definitely not. And Kaminari is maybe not the best fighter out there. I mean, he's great when he have teammates that can lead him. He's not a leader character, definitely not. At least what we have seen so far. He worked well with others. That is perfect for, but when it's like this, I don't think he have a real good chance to get so far. But honestly, this is a bit of 50-50 for me, but I put Ibarra as the winner here simply because I have no idea how her ability is like. Round number 4, that's gonna be one interesting one, I think, because it's between Mei and Iida. I mean, obviously, it's kind of fun because Mei is a technological genius, you know. She have all her trinkets, her little babies and all that. And Iida have engines in his legs. So, I mean, technique versus technique, you know? I think that could be fun. But I do think that Iida will win this battle. Mainly because without her items, I'm not sure how much... I don't even know if she have a quirk. I'm not entirely sure about that and what her quirk is actually. She seemed to be the rather clever one, but also a bit, you know, eccentric. She have this weird habit of doing things and all that. And I have a feeling that if her baby, so to speak, get broken, she will lose. Like she will feel very bad, and of course that will drag her down a bit. And Iida, do I think, is a very strong character. I mean, we did see what he is capable of doing. I mean, that super speed, holy moly. Even if I don't think he will use it recklessly, of course, he did hide it to the very end. But I do think that he will definitely have some good chance against Mei. I would say, I mean, it's about 70% that he wins, but still quite a bit chance that Mei can win as well, definitely, because the fight is all about either knock them down or knock them out of the arena. Can you do that? Then you win. But I will put for now Iida as the winner of these two. Round 5, Minashita wins. Round 6, that is one that I also was thinking a lot on. Because Momo and Tokoyami are two very, very cool characters. They are calm, collected, they have very strong abilities. And I would in general say that they are pretty equal. I mean, both are rather strong in their sense. They are both working well with others. I think Tokoyami would take this game barely. Because... I feel that his shadow abilities is so incredibly versatile and can cause lots of damage and easily push someone out of the arena, so to speak. While Momo have, I do know that she can create lots of things out of her body, obviously, but the bigger the item is and more complicated, the longer time it takes for her to create it. So if she get time to create something really advanced, like maybe a cannon or something else great thing that can push things out, then I think Momo have a really great chance to win. But if she don't get time for that, and I don't think Tokoyami will give her that chance, he will have the upper hand, or shadow hand, I guess. So I think Tokoyami will move up. Round 7, hard versus hard. Tetsutetsu versus Kirishima, and this is a battle that I feel is very 50-50 because from what we have seen, their abilities seems nearly identical. One became iron and the other has simply become hard. It sounds wrong when I say it like that. But you know, I think both of them are very hard-headed. Both will do everything they can to win. But I will put Kirishima as the winner because two reasons. First of all, he is in class 1A. He's a bit more of a character that you will see more than Tetsutetsu, at least for what I assume. And secondly, he wants to fight Bakugo. I can't imagine him losing until he at least get to fight Bakugo, because I have that in my head that he would do everything to try to fight and win over Bakugo, because he have this friend rivalry towards him. Even if Bakugo is like, begone, you bleep. Kirishima have this very mindset that I'm gonna fight him and I'm gonna win. So I think Kirishima will be the winner by a near margin. Not very big, but I think he will win this round. Round 8 and the very last round of the first bracket is Bakugo versus Ochako. And how much ever I want Ochako to win, because I think she's adorable, I love her character and all that. Bakugo is like Todoroki in that sense that I can't imagine him losing towards Ochako. In anything, I think he would freak her out so much that she might give up, or it actually fuels her, because I can imagine her actually putting that aside and trying her absolute best. But I don't think she have any kind of ability to fight his pure destructive power. I mean, obviously he can blow things up. I mean, she can ease in the gravity and all that, and that is a great power. But in that sense, I think he simply overpowers her. So Bakugo take that round. Bracket number 2. And of course we have Deku versus Todoroki as the first game. And I'm actually very excited to watch that battle, because I can see it being one epic goddamn battle. Damn, it's gonna be an epic fight. But it's between Deku and Todoroki. And that's a hard one. But in the end, I think Todoroki will win actually. Putting them together and you see, while they have some similarities, like both are very intelligent and all that, they're very good at analyzing, do they have also a very big difference? And mainly Todoroki have a certain drift in him to want to win. Even if Deku wants to win as well, he haven't really grown up with it. I mean, it's something he recently started to feel, that I want to win, I want to become a hero. Todoroki have probably, from my understanding, from what we have seen, had that since he was a child, that he wanted to beat and show his father that I can do this without using fire or anything. I know I can win using my mother's ability of ice. And I think simple that would put him above Deku at this point. And obviously Deku still haven't managed to master his abilities yet either. So even if Deku could possibly make one hit KO, so it's big like badoom. I think Todoroki in general have overwhelming power and would win in the end against Deku. Though I feel it's gonna be one epic damn battle, and I want to see it. Round number 1 in bracket 2 goes to Todoroki. Round 2 is Ibarra or Denki versus Iida. I'm still not sure about Ibarra or Denki, who of them would actually win, but we're gonna go with Ibarra. Kind of fun fact is that Iida is a female name in Sweden. Yes, so you know. Yes, so you know. And this is also a bit, since I don't know much about Ibarra, how her abilities are, and the only reason why I would put Iida above her right now to win this battle is that he can outspeed her. Plus that I actually like his character so much and the abilities. So that is my personal bias a little bit there towards Iida, that he will win this round. But I have a feeling it won't be an easy battle, that he will need to drag out lots of power. And the thing is that against Iida, you really need to force him to use his super speed thing. Because after use that, he won't be able to use any of his abilities really, because the engine dies, you know? So if she can do that, she could win over him and simply outpush him. But he has speed on his side, plus me on his side. For now, terrible. Sorry, I'm awful at being unbiased, you know. But Iida, I think at the end will win this round. Next round is Mina Ashido versus Fumikage Tokoyami. And this is a round that I think Tokoyami will win actually. I mean, while I think Mina Ashido is a really cool character and her abilities is rather strong, like, you know, acid and all that, he have so much versatility with his ability. I mean, I put Momo as stronger than Mina, and if Momo can't win against Tokoyami, then I can't really imagine Mina winning against Tokoyami, because I think Tokoyami will simply overpower and manage to simply get her out of the arena like that. So that round will go to Tokoyami. Round 4 and the last one of this bracket is Kirishima versus Bakugo, which will be one epic fucking battle. Seriously, I can imagine that, because both are so fucking stubborn for their own reasons. They want to win. They want Bakugo had the ability, the thought that he's gonna be number 1, nothing less, number 1. And Kirishima had the instead that I just want to beat him, That is the main reason. I just want to beat him. That is all. That is all. I mean, I don't think Kirishima is like that. I gotta be #1 as well. But rather, I just want to beat that guy. If I beat him, I know I'm strong. Pretty much, I think that. But I think since we know Bakugo and all that, I do think that both of them are pretty hot-headed and all that. They are not very strategic. I think though Bakugo actually have a bit more of a chance towards Kirishima, and it would be one close battle. But I think Bakugo will win over Kirishima by a small margin. Actually, that Bakugo will realize that, damn, this guy is tough. I mean, not only because of his ability, but his mentally, and I think they will bond a little bit, you know, like become good friends and all that in some sense, as Bakugo can be. I mean, he's snarly motherfucker and all that, but I think Bakugo in the end will win this round. And it's getting interesting. We are at bracket 3 with 2 rounds to deal with. First one is Todoroki versus Iida. This... Well, I really want Iida to win. I mean, obviously because I really like him. Then again, I also really like Todoroki. Todoroki have simply overwhelming power. I don't know anyone that can actually match him really in that. Because he have such immense of power, and we don't really know any weaknesses to him yet. Except that he refused to use fire. That is like the only weakness we do know about him. And I don't think Iida will stand a chance. And of course, Todoroki knows about his secret ability. Everyone knows now, but Todoroki was there first-handed. I mean, feeling that ability, the speed Iida could produce. And I think though Todoroki will use it and simply overwhelm Iida. Iida would try his best. I know that he's an awesome character, all that. So I really wish he could go and win, but Todoroki will in the end simply overwhelm him like he do with everyone else. Second and last round of this bracket is Tokoyami versus Bakugo, and this will be a rather interesting battle, but I do think Bakugo will win. Mainly because, as Tokoyami explained, that his shadow will get weaker when it's daylight and all that, and much stronger at night when it's dark. And since it's day when they are fighting, Tokoyami will lose lots of his strength. I mean, of course, that is a huge problem when you fight someone like Bakugo that is full offensive power. He is strong as hell. He blows shit up. And I have a feeling that Tokoyami shadow will... I mean, we saw how his shadow became very sad and all that. Very passive when he defended against Denki and Bakugo and everyone. So there's a limit to what he can do when it's day like this. And I think if it had been night, Tokoyami would easily win. But I think he will lose now because he doesn't have that part on his side, so to speak. So Bakugo will go to the finals. Holy damn, it's been some awesome battles. Okay, not really, I haven't seen them yet, but I can imagine how many awesome battles it's been here. And in the finals we have Todoroki and Bakugo. I'm pretty sure that is how it's gonna be because these two characters, I mean, they are strong, and Bakugo, he has a fury towards Todoroki. He wants to beat him. And Todoroki have his own passion his goals to defeat everyone, winning without using fire. Though I think that he will need to use fire against Bakugo in a sense, because, you know, Bakugo doesn't give up. If anyone can blow down all the ice, it's Bakugo. I mean, obviously, this is gonna be one epic freaking battle. I can see that definitely. But of these two characters, I still simply think Todoroki will overwhelm Bakugo. Of a couple of reasons, at least for me, is that Todoroki is more collected and calm. He doesn't rely on pure anger, even if Bakugo can have it as a strength as well, because it can be. Using it as instincts, you know, he reacts and all that. Do I think Todoroki have an upper hand with this now? He have overwhelming power, and without using their, you know, outfits, Bakugo can't store any of his nitro and he can shoot away an explosion. So he need to get close. And while he have great mobility, so does Todoroki. Not as great, he can't fly, at least what we have seen, using his eyes and all, but he have lots of versatility with it. He can do so many things, he can build defense, he can be on offense with it. And I think with all of these parts and many more, I think Todoroki will in the end stand as number 1, as the winner of this tournament. That is my little guess at least of this, and yeah, I think that is how it somehow will go. At least I'm not entirely sure about most of it actually, because I know that there are many battles that are very, very equal and very hard to decide, especially when you don't know so many of these abilities. But I'm pretty sure some of these battles are, am I pretty sure on at least, especially when it comes to Todoroki and Bakugo actually. That they are like literally the two. I mean, I can see now when people said from my first video when I talked about who is the strongest after season 1 that Deku was strong in Bakugo. I still think that Deku would win against Bakugo, but that is by very small margin. I feel that they are very both alike, and of course that Bakugo could easily as much win as Deku can. So, and the only reason why Bakugo got much farther in this tournament is simply because they had different opponents, and Deku got unlucky to meet Todoroki so early on. I ain't gonna say that because everyone that meets Todoroki, honestly, I can't imagine him losing. He's such a character that is so strong, has such versatility, abilities, and so many things and talent and raw power that I have a real hard time to see him losing. At least against others too. I mean, when it comes to these super villains, of course, that is a different story. But against his classmates and rest of the school, I think he's pretty high up there. So yeah, but this is my little guessing towards the tournament arc, and you're gonna see how it goes because I'm gonna make more series and reactions and all that, of course. And then after all of this season 2, I will make another list on who I think is strongest after season 2 and all that, as I did with season 1. And of course, try not to spoil because I haven't watched the series yet. I'm still recording it here on YouTube. So I'm really excited to see, because I'm pumping up for more, and everyone have been telling me that it's like hype. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. So thank you for watching. Remember to comment, share, subscribe, like for more. Means so much to me, and I will be back with more Boku No Hero Academia here. So thank you everyone. See you later on, and most of all though, have a continued super great day.